In her budget presentation today, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced the launch of Biopharma Shakti, a dedicated initiative aimed at positioning India as a global biopharma hub. So what are the key features of this? Let's break that down. A Biopharma Shakti initiative with a total outlay of rupees 10,000 crore over the next 5 years. An end-to-end ecosystem for the biopharmaceutical sector. This includes the creation of a biopharma-focused research and talent network with 3 new National Institutes of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, and the upgradation of 7 existing institutes to support advanced research, skill development and industry collaboration. Now, the program will also establish a nationwide network of 1,000 accredited clinical trial sites aimed at accelerating drug development, improving regulatory standards and enhancing India's credibility as a preferred destination for global clinical research. I spoke to none other than Dr. Suchitra K, Vice President CII and co-founder Bharat Biotech on the same. Listening to her and some more reactions. Of course, I want to talk to you about the Biopharma Shakti, the scheme that has been launched with an allocation of 10,000 crore rupees. This is aimed at strengthening domestic pharmaceutical and biopharma production capabilities. Your first response on that, ma'am?
Oh, it is welcome. In fact, this is something that the sector would have looked at in quite a few years from the past. It's a very welcome announcement. We are very happy about it. In fact, it's a great step forward for the Indian biopharmaceutical industry to reach to the next levels of being globally competent in terms of the products and services that we develop and manufacture from India.
I mean, the Indian pharmaceutical industry is already, one of the best in the world. India is known as the pharma hub of the world.
Yeah.
What is it that you think the industry needed, and how will this be an impetus in that?
No, undoubtedly the Indian pharmaceutical industry has already reached, levels of quality in terms of, having US FDA facilities in the country. Outside of the US, I think India has the highest number of the US FDA certified facilities. We also probably are one of the countries where we have the highest number of the WHO accredited pre-qualified facilities when it comes to vaccines and biotherapeutics, because it's very important to be on a level playing field when it comes to quality standards, and this happens only when we are compliant with international guidelines and the pharmacopoeia that exists, which is universal for many of the countries that are in the West, especially the advanced countries. So it's extremely important that we as a country and the industry has to be positioned in such a manner.
Your key takeaways as far as the medical, health, pharma industry is concerned?
So I think there was a lot of coverage for very broad-based elements that were not usually addressed. So this was done well in the sense that the biopharma industry, this Bio Shakti mission with 10,000 crores as allocation will help a lot to actually transform the pharma industry from being like producer of generics when drugs come off patent and all that, to encouraging for development of newer molecules by research.
Yes.
So biologics, biosimilars. So if that is successful, India will transform itself from the pharmacy to the world by copycat drugs to really frontier drugs.
Yes.
So that's what the opportunity is provided. It also helps us in our fight for non-communicable diseases, because these are rapidly spreading cancer, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, all these things, they'll help. Then of course you come, next step is human capital. So they're talking, there's to be a committee which will look at education, skills, and then employment. So if there is one integrated mission, it will be very helpful to everybody, including the healthcare sector, because of the fact that we need to double the healthcare delivery system. where we need doctors, nurses, skilled personnel, technicians. So this broad sweeping mission that has been given to this committee, which will be formed, will be very helpful.